Okay, I'm bored, so we're playing more of this game that I can't not stop thinking about. Especially since I saw some TikToks about it now. Like, I need to play more. Where am I? Oh yeah. Yeah. So, there we go.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Let's go to the baths. Yeah.
So you can avoid danger. Hear what I say about the greatest evil.
Bit longer without food.
Oh, shush. Mm. There you
I
go,
really
Henry.
start to be grumpy.
I apologize.
It's a guard.
Christ, excuse me.
Did I hang up the washing properly? What a day. Greetings.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. I heard he sometimes comes here.
Aye, he turns up now and again. The louse. The bastard's ruining my business. 2 of my customers refused to come here again after he robbed them one night.
Let me guess. Germans?
One was for certain. From somewhere in Bavaria he was. The other speaks Czech all right. He's got a German name.
And you wouldn't have some idea where I might find Goatskin, would you? I reckon it'd suit you if he packed it in.
You bet it would. But if I knew where to find him, I'd wring his neck myself. That bitch Mary's bound to know, though. She denies it, but we all know she's walking out with him.
Mary.
Thanks, then. I'll be...
If you find him, with you.
Find Mary.
It happens.
There.
Just
You're
watch
Mary.
where you're going next time.
Talk to you.
Greetings.
Hey.
I'm looking for Goatskin. Do you know him?
Nah, you're a good-looking fella. What would I want with some goat skin when I've got a handsome young buck right here in front of me? I couldn't care less about your goat skin.
But I do. And the girls here tell me you know him
Yeah.
quite well.
So, you're not here to have a good time. Shame. I know goat
That's the guy who got me drunk
But
last
don't
time.
expect me to tell you anything. He's lying low, and for good reason. You ain't the first to come looking for him.
Where's he hiding?
I don't know. And even if I did, I don't see why I should tell you. That's why he's hiding. So strangers like you don't find him.
Look, I'll find him either way. I found slippier bastards than that Goatskin of yours. And if I'm in a good mood when I find him, I might not even hurt him. But if you keep making it difficult for me, I'm going to lose my patience. And then it's going to get nasty. For both you and Goatskin. So what'll it be?
You think you can scare me with your tough talk? I don't scare easy, lad. I'm a bathhouse whore, in case you haven't noticed. I let myself get fucked for money and not always nicely. Perverts, rapists, pigs every blessed day, so I don't give a shit about your lame threats.
Alright, but Goatskin.
Goatskin will take care of himself. He might be a nobody, but he's as crafty as a fox. Now excuse me.
God be with you then.
God damn it.
Are you following me? Get out of here, you dirty dog.
By a woman!
What's the point of climbing up here? I'm using a guide for this because, like, I can't figure this out. Wait, the tailor's backyard. Where's the tailors? Okay, wash.
Germans.
Hello?
Huh? What does that mutt want over here? You better
I don't know.
go away. It better sod off.
Shut up. I am so lost in Gutenberg. Where am I right now?
Did you hear about the thing? No, I don't care for gossip. Nor do I, but this is important. I'm not interested. But this is about money. What? Go on then. He wants to fleece us again. Damn it! That's just what we need. Exactly. We'll have to... So, I went to see my brother and talk about inheritance.
Might have to load the game and talk to her again. Use a different skill check. Let's try, I suppose. Me. Can we talk? wait, you're the wrong lady. There, that's Mary.
Good morning.
I'm looking.
No, I couldn't.
I.
So, I know.
Yeah.
Where's?
I don't. That's what.
Come on now. Do I really look like someone who'd want to hurt him?
Look, it's not for me to judge what you look like, but since you're asking, I have to say I don't have a good feeling about you. Now, excuse me.
God be with you then.
Here, my
Right.
friend.
Load. Let's see if paying her would work.
Christ! Pardon me.
I'm looking.
No, I couldn't.
I.
So, I know.
You say
I.
an apo-
I didn't. Answer. Well,
Why? Where is he?
I don't. That's what.
How about some coin? Would that loosen your tongue?
I take coin for a lot of things, but never for ratting. Even a whore can have morals, you know.
Come on now. I'm no stranger. Goatskin is my cousin.
Oh, really? And where are you from?
From, Svietiec.
Nice try. Goatskin ain't from there. He's from Slan.
Yeah. I meant to say Slan.
He mentioned he had a cousin who's a bit soft in the head, but it seems to me more like you're up to something tricky. You're not the first.
God.
Now, excuse me.
God be with you then.
I'll be with you.
Like angels on the outside. Soft, gentle.
What if I follow her?
Good doggy, good boy.
Good doggy, good boy. Let's see if following her will. Oh. Might be going the right way for once.
Goatskin, you blockhead! Someone's looking for you again. Hey, do you hear me? Some stranger was asking about you. You hear me? You damn shit for brains. I should have dropped you like a bad apple long ago. You'll be the death of me. Hey, Goatskin, get out here! That fella will drive me out of my mind. Goatskin, you hear me? Get out here, would you? Someone's looking for you again.
Because that's where he has kill.
But if they're all afraid, nothing's going to change.
Now, how do I get in there is the question.
Excuse me.
Greetings. Same to you. Greetings to you.
Was he here? Goatskin, are you here? Maybe he'll appear at night. Right, let's wait and see. Actually, no, let's not wait and see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave a marker right where we are. We're gonna fast travel there so we can get some sleep. 'Cause if we don't, Henry's gonna pass out.
Christ! What's the hold up?
Hallo, Schenkwirt. Ich habe Hunger.
What do you want?
Where can I get a room? They already
Hallo?
pay, so.
What?
Bedienung.
It happens.
Ein Bier,
Just
bitte.
watch where you're going.
I'm sorry.
Oh, nice vitality. Right, there we go. Okay. Let's put on our. Ooh, smash! Look at that, hot. Hmm. Why don't I have like my armor set up? There we go. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at my phone. Hi, welcome on in, Game Google. Thank you for the follow. And no, I will not add you on Discord because you just followed, so I'm not gonna do that. And no, I don't know who you are. Never heard of you. Mm-hmm. Cool. Right, just my weapons to this layout. Loadout. Mm. There. There we go. We're gonna get into our desk here. Come on, my
whistling at
horse.
me. I'm not interested.
Where's my horse? There you are.
Easy, good horse.
There we go. I wanna see if I can get a bath before they close as well, quickly.
Are you blind?
Sorry.
You almost ran into me.
Mm. Mm. Turn left here. Wrong way.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Let it be known that a new one of
Hey!
is to be levied in this city.
Shut up.
Hey!
Women of virtue, gather round and listen.
Ow! He trying to run me over, you idiot.
Just move, Jesus. Okay. I need a bath.
What'll it be?
I need a bath.
Certain.
Yeah,
I need a
that's all
hot
I
bath.
Great.
I'll
Yeah.
gladly pay you.
Excellent.
Cool. Nice.
Ah,
Thank you. Hell yeah.
you're as clean as can be, lad. I'm sorry,
Thank you.
I wasn't paying attention.
Which way's out? There we go. Cool. Where was the switch today? Hit it.
Careful.
I apologize.
Move. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're gonna save the game here. Hold up. Just checking stuff. Right. Hey, doggy. Hello.
My God.
Let's go. Hey, are you here? Hmm. I mean, that's what she was shouting at him, isn't it? Oh. Where is he then? Is it somewhere here? Here? I mean, that looks like his stuff. Maybe he's here during the day. Let's see. At 9, I'm guessing he robs people. Drunk Germans. Okay. You better be up here. You are. There we go.
Hey, are you Goatskin by any chance?
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions
Yeah.
for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel and his God if he wants.
Who's Samuel?
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I'm starting to lose patience. I don't know these mysterious folks you're afraid of, but I'm here and they aren't. So if there's anyone you should be afraid of, it's me. Know what I mean?
I get it. I understand, innit? But I just can't. In the end, it don't matter if it's you who kills me or Sam's bastards. I mean, I don't want to be killed, though, do I? I just want to disappear. And I need Glint for that.
I know somewhere you can hole up. Help me, and I'll pay you back.
Well, I'd like to know what place you have in mind, innit?
Do you know the Devil's Den?
But it's a shithole. They ain't too fond of me neither. And the feeling's mutual, like, to tell the truth.
That can be sorted out.
No, it can't. You don't even know what I got up to there. And besides, what then? Devil's the Dan ain't far away enough. I still need some coins so I can take off before something happens to me.
He's been so difficult.
I get that, but do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until I have enough. You know, Glint to take off.
I could help you with that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people. Getting you out of town won't be a problem. If you help me, I'll help you.
It's all well and good you knowing lots of people and that, but I need to stuff my purse most of all. I don't want to hit the road with empty...
What if I contributed to your sudden departure? That'd loosen your tongue, wouldn't it?
I ain't got no secrets from folks who give me coin, but it won't come cheap. I don't know what you're after, but I see you want it real bad, innit?
Here you
Fine.
are. Now, don't make me regret it.
No chance. I'll tell you everything. What do you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, spying for 2 weeks.
Does this gentleman have a name?
He does. He's one of them, you know, Jews. Samuel, his name is. He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Yeah,
What
but
is it
he's
you
fine.
did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where, when, and that.
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying, see? I was good at that. I remember pictures good, you know?
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it, and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know? And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out, they ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
And there's another thing. Those things you stole from that scholar? You know what I mean?
That.
Yeah, give it back.
What about it, like?
What happened to them? The owner wants them back.
I still have them.
Where?
In them secret, you know, tunnels under the city.
Of course.
Tunnels? Secret passageways? Stop blethering and tell me where it is.
I ain't blathering. It's in the passageways beneath the city. I can find it. I've learnt the way. And if you give me a couple of groschen, I can teach you too. You can clear out my stash, and judging by the look of you, knowing your way round, you know, underground like, that ought to come in handy for you, innit?
Let's get this straight. You want me to pay you to tell me a secret, which will help me find your stash, which you say is somewhere underground, and I don't even know what's in it.
That's about the long and short of it. But I reckon it's good to know how to move around the city. You know, unseen, like.
Look, Goatskin, just because I was nice to you once, doesn't mean you can fuck with me now. Tell me what you know right this instant.
Well, no need to fly off the handle, like. I'll tell you, of course. I was just thinking...
Goatskin, spit it out.
Oh, all right.
Good.
It's like this. I know them passageways because I got my hands on this map, like. This old thief gave it to me. And when I, you know, got it in my head, like, I flogged it, see?
So you're telling me you don't even have the map?
No, but I know where it is, like. I flogged it to this thief. Angel, he called himself.
Called himself? So this angel is back in heaven now, is he?
Aye, he was hanged outside the city walls. He's still swinging there. And I know he had that map sewn into his coat. It were his most prized possession. But watch out, the gallows is guarded to stop quacks cutting off the dead bodies, bits and pieces, fingers and that, like.
Thanks. You've been a great help.
That's me through and through, innit? I'd better be off, like. I've got a...
Off you go.
Can I, like, kill him?
So you... Are you right in the head?
Nice. Nice. Kill. Nice.
God grant
Got my army back too, which is good. Okay, what now? Dr. Samuel. Alright. Thanks for the follow, Robin.
Come and take your pick.
Chris God!
Okay. The blacksmith here. Nice.
God grant you health.
Don't be coy! My wares will bring you. Good morning, lad.
Would you repair if?
Okay. That might be quite expensive to fix.
Tools! Iron tools! Tools that won't make you a fool!
Okay. Haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure. What?
Do you accept?
That's almost. Aye.
Nice.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Iron wares! Knives! Minutes! Axes!
This one. Oh, that girl.
I'm sorry.
Wait, make a wrong turn. Maybe there's a way around there.
God bless you.
Nope, there's not. Okay.
We could start a ferry service.
Damn it.
Can I jump over here? Nope. What are you doing? Like drainage areas, I'm guessing.
Greetings.
This way. And through here? Yes. Cool. Samuel?
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
I'm not lost. I'm looking for Samuel. I need to ask him something.
Goyim rarely wander in here with good intentions. What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot, but I do not see why he should tell you.
It isn't just anyone looking for Liechtenstein. It'd be better for Samuel to say what he knows, if he doesn't want any unnecessary trouble.
I do not care who sent you. You will not impress me like that. We play by my rules here.
So how can I impress you?
Impressions are worth nothing. I'm only of interest to you Goyim when you need something. To you, I'm just a dirty Jew.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix. You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
Hold on, y'all. Stupid bots.
All right, I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day.
Right. Morning, abandoned house with a yard.
Not morning, evening.
But you just said...
At the start of the day. My day starts when 3 stars appear in the sky. Not that those bastards care. They just go there after sunset. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today. If you get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning. And then come and see me. And you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
You'll keep your end of the deal, I hope.
Don't worry. I keep my promises.
Okay.
Sholem.
Wait, it doesn't say where to go for that. Where do I go? Okay, where's the mining district then? Might be here. Maybe. Wait. That looks abandoned. Let's go there then. Quick. Run, Henry, run.
Oh, friend. Good doggy. Good boy.
He is a good boy. Nope, wrong turn. Shortcut. Maybe. Nope. It's not a shortcut. Yeah, still got time. This way? Maybe. No. Need to go back a bit. Nope. This way, there we go.
You have a kind master, eh, Toby?
He does. I am kind. There we go. You can't repair the shrines in this game, I've noticed. Interesting. Is Henry no longer a Christian? Right, is it gonna be too late? Or too early? Not yet. Okay. Let's see if this is right. I need food. I need to also put the torch. Take a shit. This has to be it, right? Right, let's wait a bit longer then. Oh, there we go, nice. Oh, shit.
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Great.
Curwell, what are you doing, Moishe?
Futsa Kapora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Okay.
Sprich deine Gebete, Arschloch! Da!
Come on.
Don't kill him. You're gonna beg for mercy. After this.
Yeah.
Make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my 2 best men. I'm not a fool.
Right. I'll go unarmed,
Thank you.
if that'll convince you.
I didn't send one. Like I said, I'm not gonna add you because I don't know you.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me.
Okay.
You can't see where we're going.
Okay.
All right. But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
And no.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbour's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go. Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Thanks, Jane. Yep.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page.
Yeah.
We met on my visit to Rat.
No, and the link won't even work, so...
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. Oh, but tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Oh, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand...
I need to get my phone charger. I told you now, if you keep telling me to look at it, I'm just gonna block you.
and a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
Well, we found Langstein at least. He's alive.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Not well. As we were approaching Trotsky, we were attacked by bandits. They killed all our men.
What?
We only got away by a hair's breadth. And we lost everything, including the message. We ended up in rags, like beggars. They wouldn't let us into the castle. After that, we tried to get by as best we could.
Good God! I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Kind of.
We did.
And? What was von Berkoff's reaction?
That bastard first used us, and then wanted to get rid of us. We only just avoided being killed.
Sacre. So there's no chance the League of Lords will turn against Sigismund?
Nope.
No chance. On the contrary, von Berghoff and von Aulitz came here to Kuttenberg to be at Sigismund's beck and call.
Christ. And what are you doing here, actually?
I came here with a man called Zizka.
Zizka? Jan Zizka of Trotsnov?
Yeah.
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well. What was strange was that his band was infiltrated by Istvan Toth, if you remember.
That rat from Talmberg. What was he doing there?
It turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So the fucker's still alive?
Nope.
Not any longer.
You?
Yep.
Well done. Let's drink to that.
To our enemy's death.
Okay.
Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good Lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon.
Yeah.
Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth. And finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then.
Well, not yet. Because they have hands.
And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage. Because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Berghoff took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Well, it could have been worse.
That's the way of the world. For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Oh, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after
Yeah.
yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice, if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, What brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Yobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Yobst is dreaming up.
And then...
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
Well, you know how I said we were torturers? Well, they asked about you as well. That is, Istvan asked. With the torturer there, it was hard. In the end, we told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I apologize.
No need. It's not your fault. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And...
You conspire. You hear all the rumors.
So?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance.
Why did the screen go black?
And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell three of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
It would.
The history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Yobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home. And he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who will help him take revenge.
There.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot. All right, I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Hold up. Forgot about this. I do like that. It's like this. Let's go with that. I don't know what to choose. I mean, I do combos quite often, so. The only thing is, I need to learn more combos for this. Okay.
What's master?
And I'm outside again. Kill. I need to sleep. Because my energy is like 45. I haven't missed. Okay. That felt weird.
Greetings.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
There we go. Need to see if I can have a better sword now with my higher agility. My agility is now what? 14 and strength 12. Where's my chest? There. No, still a bit. Can't wait to use this sword though, that'll be nice.
To good health.
Sorry, lady.
Pardon me.
Is there food somewhere I can eat? Doesn't look like it.
Like I'm invisible or something.
Where am I going now? Alright. Cool. So let's go this way. This is the garage house. Looks like the most decorated area. There. I mean, this was actually better. Hmm. Hmm. 94 damage is better. I don't know. Look at that cathedral though. Very nice. You look like Han from the back, but I imagine it was. Santa? Okay. And here?
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget, I have influential friends.
And who's this?
If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malashov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Oh god.
Not another step.
Oh?
You'll
That's
get
bitch.
yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for?
I think that was in the trailer.
See? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
Oh, he's the Mint Master. Am I to help? I'm guessing I am. And I'll get him to talk to me because I helped him.
He's one of them! Get him! Piece of shit!
We should have fucking stayed out of there.
Let him have it! You haven't a chance! He's got...
Nice.
Ugh. Thanks for the help, lad. God knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't shown up.
Papa! Are you all right?
What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot.
Yeah.
Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies
her.
for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
It's fine.
Should I get rid of them?
Absolutely not. We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plymouth, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad.
Welcome to
Who
your
are
ears, sir.
you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scalitz, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
I don't know.
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either.
Is that your daughter, Ginger?
Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
Yeah.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad, as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
What up, y'all?
Then let's get rid of Vavak. He must have some weakness, right?
There may be one. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen.
Oh.
Using a fake dye. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
I've dealt with fake money back home.
But you need evidence to make such an accusation, right?
Exactly.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mint Master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court.
He wanted to become the Mint Master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right.
Yeah.
It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian and Horshan at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the pot of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
Never mind. He meant me and the guy. Nice.
I'm sorry.
No money. Wait. Some cheese, I'll take the cheese. Well, I'm going a bit far. No, never mind. There we go. Time to go outside of Gutenberg for a bit. Okay.
You silly doggy.
There you are. Come here, Herring. How is... Oh, Matt's doing great.
Go! Go!
I want to get a faster horse at some point for sure.
Go!
For that, I need my own money.
Gah!
Just checking some stuff.
Quick!
Is this here? Yeah. Come on, for it now.
Go! Be quiet. And now clear off. Hey, stranger.
What do you mean, stranger?
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me about Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
You don't have like a place, like a room.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
Couldn't I just ask Fett?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell you any other number. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to say. They've no reason to hide anything. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or
No, thank you.
your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I'll behave like a true nobleman.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point,
Yeah.
each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko.
Frank Paul Samko.
You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mined. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you gonna do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Cool. So where my nobleman outfit? I'll go to these first.
Foreman Frank?
Okay, Frank.
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you
I
see
told you
what-
now, so
Sir Christian of Pisek
No.
sent me. My name is Henry of Scalitz. Our family rented a mine, so I came to gain experience.
A nobleman in the pit? I'll be damned. But you can't just amble around. You'll count your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakka graft, kid ya?
You take a kevil and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the corf, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella, hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
Yeah.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Nobleman or not, you don't need to know that.
You should know you can't defy a nobleman. You could get in trouble.
I'm just a poor yakker. Nobody can take naught from me. That won't do, kidder.
I don't want anything for free, if you know what I mean. How does the jingle of groschen sound to you?
Sounds canny to me. Listen up then. I'll tell you. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. See you soon, my friend.
Okay. Anyone playing dice? Why is no one playing dice anywhere I go? Like, let me play dice.
Are you Foreman Samco?
Aye, I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Stuart Christian sent me to you. My family runs mines, so I came here to gain experience.
Why should I care? Didn't you see what?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
I wouldn't mind up in. I'll
skip through it.
All right, let's do it. I don't think I'll play.
See, kidder.
Oh, playing dice. Nice.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Six. Three. Alright. There. Okay. 2, 3. This one.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
There we go. Already moving. Great. Come on, bust. Oh, come on. Seriously? Am I actually gonna lose?
My God, I'm done. Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
No. Hell.
Wonderful. Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what?
Aye, ask away.
What is the word? But
Looking at.
so how to bed? How do you either only? How much don't? How many corves did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on game time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need out else, feel free to drop by.
Nice. Love me a nice game of dice. There's Heron. Come here, boy. I don't want to go into the mines or are they above?
Go! Go!
Whoa.
Okay. Okay, I have to go into the mines, okay. Where's the mine entrance? Reminds me quite a bit of Skalitz. You know, silver mine. Skalitz was a silver mining village. Where's there a mine entrance over here? I guess I'm gonna go back there. Enter. Whoa, the thunder is thundering. The rain's making the torch not as strong again. Where are the mine entrances? There's one here. One. Okay. Let's go and get where we have to go. I hope they patch the light and glitches like that. Exactly. At some point. It's not the worst thing ever, but still, it wasn't mentioned in the first game.
Where can I find your foreman, Paul?
What you doing here, kidder? Who let you in by?
I've got a letter of safe conduct from Christian of Pisek. I'm a nobleman, and I'd like to learn more about mining silver.
My apologies, sir. Just mind you don't come a cropper.
I just need to ask your foreman a few things.
What Gaffer's gone doing there to pray? Don't know if he'll be up for talking, but...
Down where?
The pit bottom. He's praying down there by the roof wall for the salvation of one poor soul. Young Jaybird, one of our Maras, got scrushed the other day. He hadn't even had a full week on the graft, poor lad. It happened the day before the Feast of St. Petronilla. You'll find Paul read where it happened. You'll hear the wind howling and the adit down there. It can be heard as far as that cursed road. I hear it's haunted. Don't fret, but St. Barbara will look out for you. See you soon, my friend.
Okay. Down we go. Something of the DLC, Teresa. Only time we really got to go into the mines. Hey.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. I'm a noble. I hate
You were kept a now.
There's no more pain in heaven.
You're right. I hope the Lord is welcome. Will you?
Aye.
Sure.
You're a canny lad. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper, tin,
Almighty and
iron,
merciful God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that
gold,
you bless my brother who
silver,
has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may
tin,
your holy angels save
iron,
his soul from
and
damnation.
all ores and
Bring his
metals.
soul to
I ask
eternal
that you
glory
bless my
through our
brother
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save
Amen.
his soul from
The
damnation.
angel of the Lord declared
Bring
unto
his
Mary,
soul to
and
eternal
she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord,
Hail
our
Mary.
Saviour and Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid of
Amen.
the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
So, are you going to...
Aye. Thanks for praying. What is a proper...
Or death?
Aye.
How is the...
First, we...
How much...
Depends. It's not...
So how...
But even...
That's all...
Cool. Wrong way. Up the ladder we go. Full PTSD from those that DLC of the mines. Sorry, coming through. This time we're not sinking out the mines like last time with Teresa. This is the way out. Thank Chris. Hopefully we're going the right way. If not, then I'm out. Nice. Look at that. And the weather's cleared up a bit. I guess I'm here then. Is he through in this room? Yeah, he is. Hey, I'm done.
I already know how many corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see.
Nice.
Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
Less.
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corvs extracted. That means 10 corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What are we going to do about it?
Well, we need to make them tell us more, but carefully. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay.
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the
so
miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90.
Nope.
The book does not lie.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 corves.
I do not write anything in the book myself. Foreman Fett counts the corves here.
Okay.
Go and talk to him instead.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corves than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there were ausgerechnet on the Fest of St. Petronilla? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted more than they did. They like to show off.
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that.
Yeah.
Look, you don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly. We're not going to punish anyone.
I am innocent. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
Okay, I'm gonna finish it because I'm super tired. It's a quick stream anyway. Hold on. Cool. Right. Thanks y'all for being here. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. I doubt it because it's weird time. Yeah, thought so. Right.